scrimmage.
Quick feet.
Yes, very, very quick feet.
First down, 10 yards to go.
Mark the ball down at the 37-yard line in Notre Dame territory. Could be a big early break. Wing to the left, man in motion, Maiden. And Frank takes the handoff, goes right in the middle of the line for very short yardage.
Notre Dame's fired up. Notre Dame is playing the four-man front, and the center's going to have to get out real quick. And if you find someone that controls Ewing's center, then Ewing's going to have a tough time running the ball up the middle and off tackle.
John Eitzen, a junior, 5'11", 185, in on the stop, number 55. It's going to be second down, 8 now.
Experience could have pulled it in.
Fourth down, 8, they're going to go for it. Bivens dances his way to the line of scrimmage and not much more. Picks up a yard. John Eitzen again brings him down. They'll turn the ball over. A big early break on the face mask, and Ewing cannot cash in.
Well, the thing that Notre Dame, good field position, that means you really feel that your defense can stop their offense.
43-yard line, Jackson on the look-in. He's got a man. Mike Rawls, 6'5", 175-pound senior, holds it in. 49-yard line now of Notre Dame. John Eitzen again on the stop. The side of the field, the short side. Second down for Ewing. Long way to go.
Handed off to number 34, Hall.
Hall up the middle, Vince Hall. Tackle again by John Eitzen, number 55, who's having quite a day on defense. Two receivers out, lower part of your screen. Here's Bivens trying to find some running room. It's going to bring up a third down.
Defense just strung it out, and they gave Mark a few yards, but they're not going to let him break one.
John Eitzen again on the stop, the linebacker for NDU. We've called a number of times here in the first half. Third and
up offense, but they didn't call but one play in the huddle.
Jackson back to pass, breaks away from one tackler. Vince Hall's got the football, and he's not going anywhere. And that's going to do it for the first half. Ewing tries to call timeout. The score clock reads nothing left. John Eitzen makes the play, and that's going to... They are at the 30-yard line, first down. Jackson on a quick pitch to Bivens, and they read it very, very nicely. Gang tackling in there. Andrew Bolter, number 37, John Eitzen, number 55, combined on the stop.
Deliver the ball. Jackson's thrown the ball very well.
Here's some running room coming up the field. Pete Jones, number 42, is
and it enabled him to pick up the first down.
Linebacker Sean Shepard, the 5'10".
Channel 21. Channel 21. Gibson, the ball carrier for Ewing.
Ernesto Gibson picks
the number 1 team, but I'm certainly sure the Trenton Tornadoes are sitting back and saying, I still don't think Notre Dame is number 1. We're number 1.
I could suspect that is what you're thinking. Bivens near side turns the corner. That's really an interesting remark. If not, John Eitzen had a good ball game too, number 55.
I can remember last year you made a selection of an individual. Play for big yardage.
First and 10, mark it at the 44 of Notre Dame. Holoboski back to pass. He's got a man over the middle. Aaron Varies. Once again, less than 9 minutes left first quarter. They've taken the opening kickoff and driven right down the field. Nice defensive play by that Notre Dame defense. Adam Veltri not going anywhere.
30, Veltri on the carry.
Holoboski rolling to the left. He's looking. He's going to keep it. And he's going to be forced out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. Good defensive play.
Yes, it was. Excellent.
About 13 yards to go. Holoboski going to throw it again. Sets the screen up on the left. Running room for Mike Doctor. Picks up about 3 on the play before he's run out of bounds on the far side. Full house backfield. Let's see what Holoboski's going to call. Gives it off to Doctor. Left side. He's stacked up.
Number 25, Mike Doctor on the carry. Picks up the first down.
Whole host of Notre Dame defenders over there. Number 55, John Eitzen, was in on the play. Second man up the middle, Adam Veltri, picks up about 3.
Number 30, Veltri on the carry.
Let's quickly set that Bishop R front line for you. R again in Notre Dame territory. Veltri, right side, short yardage.
30, Veltri on the carry. Stop by number 55, Eitzen.
John Eitzen again in on the defensive play. He's had a very good first half.
Yes, he is. John's a very active linebacker, and he's very quick. And if the ball is there somewhere, you can believe that John Eitzen's going to be somewhere close to it.
Football at about the 20-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Doctor left side, turns it up. He's got some running room. Good yardage for Mike Doctor.
Good blocking by the left tackle. Made a great block.
Second down, 7. Inside 6.5 minutes left in the ball game. 14-6, Bishop R on top by 8. Running room again the other way. Not too much. Short yardage as the Trojans try to grind it out.
And Tom Quinn that time made a defensive play. Tom just stood there and held his.
Syracuse and Penn State and West Virginia have been taking a look at Vince, a great all-around athlete. Shagro takes it to the left side. He's snuffed.
On the ground.
I often said you should have instant replay in high school football.
Yeah, I know.
Here's Vince Hall trying to turn the left-hand corner. Takes it up out to the 15-yard line before he's knocked out of bounds. Like John Eitzen, number 55. Right up the middle, good running room. Vince Hall up to the 50. Quickly, that offensive line of Ewing. The 4 yards to go for Ewing, just in Notre Dame territory at the 49. Vince Hall up the middle, and he's hammered. Under 8 minutes left, first half. 7-3, Ewing. Handoff, running room for Godbold off the right side, but he's going to
cover it, and they do now have the ball in good field position.
42-yard line, handoff up the middle. Good bruising running in there by Keith Abrams, the fullback. Let's see who gets off the bottom of the stack. Well, we see amongst others John Eitzen, number 55 in there, who's playing an outstanding football game. John's a senior, 5'11", 190. Second period. Shgro, hands off, Vince Hall. Left side, gets some yardage out to the midfield stripe. Good defensive play there, made once again by a man we're calling a lot today, John Eitzen, number 55. Vince Hall, 40-yard line. John Shgro hands the football off to Vince Hall, and Vince does not find much room in the middle of that field. Gang tackling by Notre Dame, getting up off the pile again. John Eitzen, fine defensive play.
John Eitzen's a name that we called a lot last year, too. And he's a very, very active linebacker, and he's very quick, and he likes the contact. He's always going to get his nose in there. When you see the ball, you're going to find John Eitzen around the ball somewhere.
Jeff Godbold, right up the middle of the football field, takes it to the backfield. Craig Wang, Brian Jenkins, and Dexter Johnson. Good running there, close to first down yardage for Keith. Back at the 33. Third down coming up, 13 big yards to go. Running play will not get anywhere near first down yardage.
For the Ewing Blue Devils.
Back to pass goes Shgro. Looks, throws over the middle, incomplete. You know what I'm almost tempted to say, Norwood? Maybe. We'll watch the score clock there. Shgro back to pass. Donovan gives chase over the middle. Incomplete, and that is going to do it. Out of the eye. Anthony Cannon back to pass. He's looking, rolling right, fires it up the field. Great catch.
What a play that was. And Anthony
Ken Portis makes it. Ernest Harris, the other end at the top of your screen. Here's a handoff. Very slow going there as they try to run a reverse to Ernest Harris. Very slow in developing. Defensive play made by a host of Notre Dame tacklers. John Eitzen, number 55, a number we've called a lot in the past couple of years.
And John Eitzen is the type of ball player that where the ball is, you'll usually find John Eitzen. And John Eitzen that time came on the blitz. He was picked up about 2 or 3 yards across the line of scrimmage, but he was still able to fight off the blockers there and slide down the line and make that tackle. Huge screen if I was Notre Dame.
Well, you know the coaches better than I, but Eccles going absolutely nowhere. Bruce Eccles, the tight end, snuffed up, and there they are. And you see Trenton and Notre Dame at the top of the heap. Ewing a little bit of a down year, although Ewing very competitive against both Trenton last week and Notre Dame. Hightstown at 3-4. Steiner's had a good year. They were ahead, actually, of this Trenton ball club at one time, I believe 16-0, before falling 28-16, and Hamilton comes in at 2-6. And on the other side, Princeton having an excellent year, 6-1. West Windsor 5-2. McCarson, Nottingham, and Lawrence rounded out. And those standings will have changed by the time you will have seen this game on Comcast. But nonetheless, there you see how we stand going into tonight's ball.
And Bob, the one thing here, the champ.
Cannon hands the football off, a pile up in the middle. Let's quickly run over the offense as we have the time. 2nd down, 10. Flag goes down. Once again, nothing doing at all.
Tough Notre Dame defense, but
Mike Tritt was number 58. You saw John Eitzen, number 55. Craig Wang, number 1. You saw them all in your picture in the last sequence. They are some of the mainstays of the Notre Dame defense. Let's set those linebackers quickly. Tritt, Eitzen, Plusnik, and McKee. They are the linebacking core of Notre Dame. Cannon play when I saw the sideline reactions. They're going to run it out of the eye. 1st down at the 33-yard line. Cannon back to pass. Play action, and he is swamped under John Eitzen, the 5'11", 190-pound senior. And what I'm alluding to, Norwood, there was no reaction. Cannon back to pass. Got time. Sets the screen up near side. Johnson with the football. Michael times 75. Cannon, quick pitch. Johnson left side. Nowhere to hide. Mike Tritt, John Eitzen, the whole linebacking core over there to smother the play. 2nd down, 7. Inside 5 left in the ball game. Right side. Tough defensive play. A flag thrown. Clay carried the football again. Getting up off the bottom of the stack. John Eitzen it is. Number 55, you see, with the defensive play. John a little bit shaken. He's been hitting hard all night.
No, but
so big defensive serious for Notre Dame. They've got to get that football back. Right side running room for Johnson. Good running room out. Run the football. They're in the I formation. Handoff, 1st down, yardage off the right side.
And that time, a very, very big one.
At the I formation. Handoff, Clegg, right side. Gets a couple of yards, not much more. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Just over the 40-yard line. Cannon looked like he wanted to run a reverse, and there was nobody there. Eitzen forces him toward the sideline.
Actually, there was